Hello, Watertown citizens, neighbors, and friends. My name is Tracy, and I'm a candidate for council at large. The election is this coming November 4th. Some of the locations for voting have changed. Please go on Watertown's website and find out if any changes affect you. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Watertown, a proud graduate of Watertown High School class of 1978, where I met my wife, Julie. We have 3 daughters and 4 grandchildren. After graduating from College of the Holy Cross in 1982, I worked in 3 different state agencies. Let me tell you about my career in Watertown that I believe gives me a unique experience to being a city councilor. In 1994, I was selected by the city council as Watertown's auditor. I served in that capacity until my retirement in 2022. I was also promoted and given additional duties as assistant city manager for finance in 2015, and in January of 22, I was selected by the city council to be acting city manager. As acting city manager in the fiscal year 23 annual budget, I recommended the initial funding for our local Affordable Housing Trust and appointed the inaugural members of the Affordable Housing Trust. I've been serving in the current school building committee since it started in 2018. This has been one of the most rewarding experiences and achievements in my professional and civic life. I was an inaugural member of the Resident Advisory Committee until my resignation this past July as a result of my decision to run for City Council. During my service on the Resident Advisory Committee, I was impressed by the diverse and talented group of residents who wanted to volunteer for our many boards, committees, and commissions. This is one of the many reasons that Watertown is a great and strong community. Whether it's been on the sports field or arenas in my youth or during my professional career and personal life, I've always considered myself as being a team player and most of the time an integral part of the team, always working toward common goals for the betterment of the team or our Watertown community. During my career, Watertown's reputation of fiscal responsibility, financial leverage and flexibility, and AAA bond rating has been the envy of most municipalities in Massachusetts. I'm both proud and humbled to say that I have been an integral part of the team that allows us, as a community, to reach this pinnacle of financial stability and success. While achieving this financial success and delivering the level of government services that we want and need as a community, I've always appreciated and respected the impact on our residential and commercial taxpayers. If elected, I will not have a learning curve, and I'll bring a thoughtful, common sense approach. After working and being involved in Watertown government since 1994, I know the inner workings of our city. During my career, it was imperative that I worked with every single city department. My position as city auditor afforded me the experience of being an integral member of the team that developed and implemented over 30 annual operating budgets. As auditor, I was the primary person that developed Watertown's capital improvement plan. I'm very proud of my involvement with the CIP because it's led to many wonderful improvements in our community. Some improvements to speak of: a new library, a new police building, many significant renovations of parks and playgrounds, 2 new and 1 significantly renovated and expanded state-of-the-art, energy-efficient elementary schools, and opening next April, a new net zero LEED Platinum Watertown High School. I know how the monies come in, and I know how the monies are spent. I know our city budget really well. In the past, I worked on developing budgets during economic uncertainty. The recession of 2008 was one of those times of economic uncertainty, and I'm participating in the budget process that required the community to tighten its fiscal belts, but at the same time, we were able to achieve a balanced budget without laying off staff. Developing budgets is all about priorities. What do we need? What do we want? And what can we afford? If elected, I can bring my experience to the table in reviewing the budget. I recently reviewed the Watertown's fiscal year 26 budget. What led me to conduct this review was the recent comments by the city manager and the city council that we cannot afford an additional $26 million of debt service to build a new middle school, which was the recommendation from a recent feasibility study. It is my belief that Watertown can afford the additional $26 million needed to build a new middle school. In April of 26, our community will have completed 4 of the 5 schools where we educate our children. We have an opportunity to complete the remaining school by building a new middle school. After completing the middle school, all of our school buildings will not need any major improvements for the next 35 to 40 years. We can build a new middle school without interrupting the delivery of other services that Watertown provides and without a debt exclusion vote. During my life, I've experienced Watertown changing from the blue-collar town of the late 60s to the blue and white collar city that we are now. Going forward, we will continue to change, but how do we manage that change? What do we need? What do we want? And what can we afford as a community? I can tell you that I'm running to shape the future of our great community. I don't pretend to have all the answers, but I can promise you that I will listen, I will ask the questions that need to be asked. I will seek compromise where it is needed, and together we will build the Watertown of tomorrow. Thank you for your time and consideration.